let's use a bit of a warp magic, as you will. I usually don't do this, but we're gonna give this a shot. We're gonna use Pharaoh's Wind here to set up a warp point. It's actually pretty useful, actually. And to make sure I don't accidentally use it again, I'll put this on the Y button. And put this on the Y button there. What we're doing there is actually setting up a warp point. So if we use Pharaoh's Wind again, we will actually warp back to the middle of this place here. Make it quite easy to it makes it easy to get back here. But now that we have taken care of the Poe sisters now. Go over here. You have to take care of these Poe sisters from a distance by taking out their picture frame. Like a so. You can't get escape from me. Booyah! Alright, it's time to take these guys down. This is the first of them all. Come on now. You gonna spin at me? Get my shield? Come on now. They do act like Poes. Let's see here. We have Jolie, one of the Poe sisters. Aim for her when she appears. Okay, I can take my sense of disbelief on that one. These Poes are actually pretty easy, not gonna lie. Because it's told in the manual as well as others, I believe, that you shouldn't lock onto lock onto the Poe sisters, because they tell you that they'll disappear and they won't reappear if you're locked onto them. But for some reason they do here, which actually makes their attempt quite trivial. And I get our first of small keys. Thank you very much. And we're going to get... And we're going to get the other witch, or the other Poe here while we're at it. Because we do need to head back to that twisted hallway, though. Because that's going to give us our... a particular item that's only exclusive to the dungeons of the adult era. And we need to take care of them. But we're going to take care of the other Poe sister here as well. And who is this young fellow? Oh, this is Beth, one of the Poe sisters. Aim when she appears. And as we can easily cheese this fight with her, as we saw earlier. Just jump slash her when she hits your shield, and there you go. Dun, dun. There we go. You have no chance. Unlike the Stalfos, who have already killed me twice already. The Poes have no chance. There we go. Booyah! And give him our arrows, which we already have a max of. And this will be our compass for the dungeon. It's quite nifty, I might say. Perfect. I say we head back now. We need to get the exclusive item that we need to get in these dungeons. Because it's weird, because in the child era, we didn't have to deal with keys or anything. But now we have to deal with keys since we're an adult. It's kind of a unique concept of the dungeons themselves. Like, you've learned how to do the dungeons now, here's a new concept for them. So now we need to head back to the twisted corridor here. And so that we can hit this switch. Take care of the bubbles again. But now that we have our bow and arrow now, we can actually now take these bubbles out at range. Which is nice. Makes these things much more trivial to fight now. Hey, stop moving, you. Fine, I'll hit you with the sword. That'll do you in. So, now that we have our slingshot of the adult era now, we can now hit eye switches. Hitting this switch will actually twist the corridor back to normal. So now we can actually get access to another chest that's in this room. pretty nifty, I might say. And it's a fancy looking chest too. This is what we consider the boss key. You've got the boss key. Now you can get inside the chamber where the boss lurks. So that's great and all. But we don't know where the boss is. Come on now. Will you stop hitting me like that? It is very annoying, Bubbles. Die over here, please. Come on now. Hit me. Yeah, I didn't think I have a shield out, did you? Ah. Alright, let's go through this door. Now we're back here at the start. If we jump this way, we do get access to a couple hearts, but there is something of something that we want. I'm hearing it right now. A golden sculpture. I want to get these as many as I can, but not all of them because, you know, the majority of them are, you know, kind of worthless, to be honest. The only real thing you'll need to get is the Giant's Wallet, which is, I think, 30. Hit you like that. Hey! Come on now, you giant Dago Baba. Get out of here. Ooh, we got a stick. A stick I can't even use, because we're an adult. We can't use sticks. Ah! Well, we got a Floor Master. These things are annoying. After you hit it enough times, it will split up. And if you don't kill those split ups in time, they'll make themselves be just as big as the one you just killed. But you guys are not too hard to take down. Once they split, hit Din's Fire and burn them all. And I usually will take them down in one hit. Now we're going to be seeing a lot more of those later, especially in the Shadow Temple. Which is, you know, fitting for them, to be honest. We got another small key, so we're just getting keys all across. Sweet! Awesomeness! And I think that's all we need to do in this area, I think. Because if we go back through here, I think this takes us back here. So let's use that warp magic. Let's see if it works. See if it runs well in the family. You can cast Forest Wind. We need to return to the warp point. Woo! And there we go. Making that very trivial to make that backtracking. You know, to be honest, I've actually never used Pharaoh's Wind. Until now. Because I just didn't think it was that useful. But now I saw Let's Players use it and they're like, oh yeah, that is actually quite useful. It cuts back on so much backtracking. We get through this door. Watch out for the shadows of monsters. Yep, we gotta watch out for wall masters. We got this ladder. Wall masters will never attack you if you're on a ladder. So bear that in mind. We have a new enemy though. This is a green bubble. It just goes around in a circle. That really doesn't hurt you at all. It actually goes down weaker than the blue bubbles. Which doesn't really make sense. It should be, you know, more of a threatening enemy than anything else. So we get to this sequence here. Now, what the game is asking you to do is to use an arrow, shoot it through the fire, or that fire pillar there, to melt an ice switch. If you come back over here, if you use Din's Fire, it will melt the ice, and also sequentially trigger the switch as well. Making that typical puzzle right here absolutely pointless! Ow, I'll get into the... I have actually never reason to jump in there. Okay, so at least I know that from experience now. That red liquid hurts you. Good to know. You know what? That's probably malice for Calamity Ganon in the end. You know, that would not surprise me in the slightest. That would not surprise me. Since the ancient cistern was in the forest, And there was malice underneath there, so this might be another conjure of malice that's right there. You know, it would not surprise me in the slightest. Now let's move up this way. Bum, 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 bum. So now we can follow through this hallway. We go through here. I believe this is a way back in case you need to leave. What is this place here? What is this room here? Oh yeah, that takes us back. Now, if we had the Scarecrow song, we could have used it here, I believe. So it's like a sort of a shortcut if you know what you're doing. Probably by next session I'll have the Scarecrow song memorized again, because I know I have it. Alexman, watch out! The ceiling is falling down! Navi, I just saw the ceiling fall down. You are stating the blatantly obvious. I know you're trying to help. I know you are. And good on you that you are, but you are stating the blatantly obvious. It kind of reminded me of a certain fellow that wouldn't stop talking to me all the time. Ow! Am I gonna get crushed? Grab this. We grab our bunch of arrows that are back. Thank goodness. Into this door. Oh yeah, this room. We now have to complete a block puzzle within a time limit. There are 4 blocks. You must. There are 4 blocks you need to use for the picture. One of the blocks does not work. So what we need to do is push these things together. Gotta pull this one away. Now, if you do fail this for any reason, the blocks will reset themselves, and you'll have a more gracious time limit to complete it. So, but this shouldn't be too hard. The blocks move in on themselves pretty easily. I need to push this black one more. Come on, baby. There we are. Come on, baby. Push that right there. Come on, you. No, don't pull it, Link. Push it. Dun, 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 dun. Cutting it very close, but we got it. This is Amy, one of the Poe sisters. Alrighty. Alright, Amy, let's see what you got. You have nothing on me. You can't win. You can't hope to win. There we are. Take care of you. Yeah, you missed. Get my shield again. Die. And there you go. Amy is defeated. And with that torch back in place, the other ones will be back at the start. Yeah, that's right. Yes, that is right, Red Pirate. That is Amy. And she is a dead one now. Even more dead than normal. Also, with our bow and arrow, we can now actually pierce Skulltulas now for their goods. So we don't have to worry about that. A little interesting fact here. This Poe left is... okay, it's here. She's actually crying. It's actually a weird instance of it. But we all have to deal with technically the final of the 4. And this one is actually the easiest of the bunch. You just gotta find the one that spun around, which is this one. All you have to do is look for the one that spins. So as it reappears, find the one that spins, and that is the real one. Come on, I'm trying to hit you, and you're not. There we go. That one. There you go. You know, you wouldn't have any much trouble if you didn't spin around. So this is Meg, the last one. And, yeah, kind of an easy fight, not gonna lie. Because she gives her location away. And there you go. Temple done and done with. And with all 4 torches above, oh yeah. Now we have access to the last area of the dungeon. Let's go. It's an elevator. Ancient Hyrulean elevators. So now, in order to actually access the last part of this room, we need to somehow push this room around to unlock 3 doors. There are 3 switches, 3 doors apiece. So let's keep pushing in a clockwise fashion here. See what rooms we get unlocked. I'm still not sure how this is feasible. Again, it's magic. I shouldn't really question it. Because it's magic with whimsy. Alright, we got another sculpture. Take care of you. We actually need to save my arrows for the boss fight coming up. Hey, that bundle of arrows, nice. Something is not selling to me. Aha! Gold sculpture. I'll take care of you. There we go. Thank you. Gold sculpture token for me. That's only the only optional room. The other 2 rooms will have the switches we need. So that's the door that's locked. So we need to push the door another around. Probably where this red is where the next door switch we need to unlock is. So we need to push it again. Wait, no. Is that the door I need? No, that's one I've already hit. Oh, okay. It's kind of weird how this room is set up, because you kind of get yourself lost to where you've opened and not opened yet. We got another switch. That switch opens up the final door, I believe. Oh no, it opens up the next door, which is the one we need to go back here for. I believe it's the one south of here, so we've got to push this door back. Whew. Put this one here. Yeah. Come on. There we go. Right there. Now to open that switch. This in turn opens up the last of the doors, the one that we can get to the boss fight. Alright, let's use that big boss key that we got, and let's take care of the boss. Now, fun fact about this thing. This room we're in was initially the concept for Ocarina of Time. Is it all these paintings? And originally it was supposed to be that the game was going to take place in Ganon's Tower, and you have to jump through paintings in order to get to the other places of the world. But I don't see the boss here. I guess we'll just leave. Oh. That's unfortunate. Ah! Not you! I haven't even defeated the first boss yet. How about a test run? And we got our first boss of the adult era, the Phantom Ganon, the evil spirit from beyond. So, Phantom Ganon, his gimmick is that he's going to jump into a painting. If you stand in a corner, you will not get hit by his attack in this first phase. What we need to do is hit him. We need to hit him before he emerges out of a painting. Now, this technically should be easier if I had gyro controls, but, you know, what can you do? Ha! I'm gonna keep you in that painting! And then Mario can defeat you and get its power star back. You know how it is. This is the real one, I believe. You can tell which one's the real one and which one's the fake one, because Phantom Ganon will try to shoot a fake one. There is if it's a darker variant of it, then it's the fake one. There we go. Hit him 3 times and he's good. Now let's indicate a tennis match. Alright, we messed up on that one. Alright, come on. We have Dead Man's Volley is what this is. So we have to knock these things back at him. I wish I would hit him back, because it's weird this is acting this way. Oh, come on. That is so lame. There we go. And then you have to, as soon as he's stunned, go and hit him with your sword. Rather rinse, repeat. But he's going to constantly do this backwards, so just get close distance on him and he shouldn't be able to do anything about it. Booyah! Yeah! Oh, I glitched him through the wall, I think. There are times where he'll try to do a little of a riding a broomstick type move maneuver that will try to throw you off and such, so watch out for that. Like what he's doing right now, I think. Just like that. He'll try to dash into you. It's kind of very easy to acknowledge he's going to do that. Booyah! There we go! Boss down! Your Phantom was no match for me, Ganondorf. Hey kid, you did quite well. It looks like you may be gaining some slight skill. But you have to defeat only my Phantom. When you fight the real me, it won't be so easy. What a worthless creation that ghost was. I will banish into the gap between dimensions. Well, see you later, Phantom Ganon. See you in the Wind Waker. Booyah! Get our piece of heart. So now we have one extra piece of heart for us. You're increasing a lot by 1 heart. Your energy will be totally filled. Thank you. Alright, let's get out of here. Time to see who the sage of the Forest Temple is. We already know it's Saria. Yeehaw! Woo! There we are. Saria! Thank you. Because of you, I could have awakened as a sage. I am Saria, the sage of the Forest Temple. I always believed that you would come because I know you. No. You don't have to explain it to me. Because it was destiny that you and I can't live in the same world. I will stay here as the Forest Sage and help you. Now, please take this medallion. And there we are, first official medallion get. Dun, dun, dun. As you can see in the medallion, there was like four insignias on it. That was supposed to indicate wind. So that's the clear notion that this was originally a wind temple. Saria will always be your friend. So she knows that we were once young as her, and now we're not. But it is a question, why am I an adult? I've always grown up as knowing me as a Kakuri. And what is this thing? It's not grown yet. Ah! Ow! Hi there! I am the Deku Tree Sprout. Because you and Saria broke the curse on the Forest Temple, I can grow and flourish. Thanks a lot. Yeah, no problem. Hey, Prey. Hey, have you seen your old friends? None of them recognized you with your old grown-up body, did they? No, actually. That's because the Kakuri never grow up. Even after 7 years, they are still kids. You must be wondering why only you have grown up. Well, you as might have already guessed, you're not a Kakuri. You're actually a Hylian. I am happy to finally reveal this secret to you. So the Deku Tree didn't never die. It's just that he's getting reborn anew in a cycle without end. Some time ago, before the King of Hyrule was unified the country, there was a fierce war in our world. One day, To escape the fires of the war, a Hylian mother and her baby boy entered this forbidden forest. The mother was gravely injured. Her only choice was to entrust the child to the Deku Tree, the guardian spirit of the forest. The Deku Tree could sense that this was a child of destiny, whose fate would affect the entire world, so he took him into the forest. Surprisingly, the Deku Tree was able to wander around or sorts. But after the mother passed away, the baby was raised in Kokiri, and now finally the day of destiny had come. Sweet. Well, that's reassuring, isn't it? You are a Hylian, and were always bound to leave this forest. And now you have learned your own destiny, so you know what you must do. That's right, you must save the land of Hyrule. Now, break the curses in all the other temples and return peace to Hyrule. Well, that's a sudden realization shock. Oh, we're actually Hylian. Don't mind if I don't use Din's fire on the place. Oh, I wouldn't do that. No, that would be mean. So mean. So, now that is done, now we've cleared the entirety of the forest, the Kokiri have now come back to live out their lives just as normal. So yeah, we got the forest is back to normal, and I say we continue on with getting the next dungeon started, because we've all done everything we can in terms of side quests now up to this point. So I think it's just better off is that we go for another. We need to find a ferry though. I don't actually have a potion on me. I should go back to Kokiri village to get a potion. Maybe. We'll see. Let's go back into here. Back into the Lost Woods. I say Mido should still be around here. There he is. My Mido! Hey, buddy.
Oh, I see. Saria won't ever come back. But I made a promise to Saria. If Alexman ever came back, I was sure to tell him that Saria had been waiting for him. Because Saria really likes... Hey, you!
Yeah?
If you see him somewhere, please let him know. And also, I'm sorry for being mean to him. Tell him that too.
Well, I would be saying nice, but, I would break away my own... Well, we're never going to tell Mido the truth, and it says that's it for Mido, in terms of his character development, really.